truth is the person who chases you is the person who gives you advice, because also Peter decided to leave the village and come to live with his older brother who was living in the city. When Peter arrived at his older brother's home, he felt worried. He did not know that his brother was now a grown man with a wife and a family. Peter knew it would be a big problem to live with a married couple in a single-room house. Peter was tired of village life. He wanted a better life in the city. He knew he had to work hard and behave well so his brother would not see anything bad in him or get a reason to send him back to the village. Every morning, before anyone woke up, Peter cleaned the house. He fetched water. He even prepared tea for them. He did all these things not because he loved doing chores, but because he did not want any reason for them to chase him away from the city. One day, Peter told his brother, "Brother, please, when will I start working in your business?" His brother replied, "I am not the owner of the business. The owner is very tough, and his son can make you hate your life." He begged Peter to stay home for some time and be patient. Peter agreed and waited. After 1 month, something terrible happened. One evening, when his brother came back home, his wife said, "Do you know what? Peter was about to rape me." His brother looked at his wife. Then he looked at Peter. He watched them both closely. Deep inside, he could tell that his wife was lying. He knew his young brother would never do such a thing, but he kept quiet because he did not want his wife to know that he believed Peter. In a loud and strong voice, he told Peter, "Get out of my house and go outside." Peter walked outside. He was innocent, but he said nothing. After a few minutes, his brother followed him outside and spoke softly, "Please forgive me. I shouted at you not because you did that, but because I know my wife. She does not like people staying with us, but she is the woman I chose out of a million. When you grow up, you will understand." He continued, "You cannot stay with me anymore. On my way home, I got some money. Take this. When you reach the village, give some to mom and dad. And please do not tell them about this misunderstanding. If they hear, they may hate my wife one day. I might have problems here and want to return to the village. I do not want them to reject her. They know you cannot do such a thing." Peter listened quietly. He went back inside to pack his things. Before leaving, he looked at his brother's wife and said, "You accused me of something I did not do, but I forgive you." Well, she laughed and said, "Peter, the village is where you belong. Stay there and stop disturbing us." Peter felt deep pain. He had forgiven her, but her words hurt him badly. Angry and heartbroken, he carried his bag, walked to the taxi park, and left the city while crying. When Peter got into the taxi with all his problems in his heart, a man came to his window and said, "Young man, I am selling some good things. Please buy and support me." Peter was still angry about what had happened. Without thinking, he hit the taxi window hard because the man was disturbing him. But when he looked closely, he noticed something strange. The force he used to hit the window made the seller's bulbs light up. When there was sound, the bulbs turned on. When it became quiet, they turned off. The bulbs were using sound to switch on and off. Peter forgot his anger for a moment. He asked the seller, "When you make a sound, these bulbs turn on and off. Are they broken?" The seller smiled and said, "No, these lights are very rare and expensive, but for you I will sell them at a low price." Peter started bargaining with him until they agreed on a price. Peter only wanted one bulb. He thought he could take it to the village to show people he had come from the city. When Peter gave the seller the money, the seller said, "Aid $100 and I will give you one more bulb as a bonus." Peter asked, "Are you sure?" The seller said yes. Peter gave him the money, but it was a big note. The seller went to look for change. Peter waited, but the man did not return. So Peter left his bag in the taxi and went to search for him in the middle of town. While searching, Peter got lost. But as he walked around, he saw a building where the same bulbs were being sold. They were much cheaper than the price the man had told him. Peter slowly walked away. He realized the man was trying to cheat him. He thought about the money his brother had given him to take to their parents. He had already used it to buy the bulb. But then he had an idea. If this man wanted to sell these bulbs at a high price, Peter thought, then I can also sell them and make profit. Peter used the rest of his money to buy some bulbs at the cheaper shop. He started selling them in the city. The truth is, he made a lot of money. The bulbs were rare and many people wanted them. They were ready to pay any price. God blessed his work. Peter found a good place in town to sell his bulbs. His business grew bigger and bigger. After 1 year, his older brother was passing through the city and saw Peter's shop. He was shocked. "Peter," he said, "at home they say I sacrificed you when I sent you back to the village, but you have been here all along doing well." As he looked at Peter, he noticed something else. Peter looked smart, confident, and responsible. "Peter, you look good," his brother said. "Where did you get all this money?" Peter told him everything from the beginning to the end. The truth is, Peter had even bought a bus for his older brother because he still loved him. His brother said, "I am tired of working for others. You are now the boss of your own business. Please, my young brother, give me something so I can also start my own." Peter looked at him and said, "You are my brother. We share the same blood. I can give you everything, but I cannot give you my money if you are still living with the wife who chased me from your home." His brother became silent. He loved his wife, but he knew she hated everyone and had caused pain. Peter said calmly, "I will leave you to decide. But remember, if you want my help, you must leave that woman." After thinking deeply, his older brother decided to leave his wife. If this story taught you something about patience, wisdom, and turning pain into success, share it with someone who needs hope today.